And I work for Treetops Collective. I met our next speaker when he was a freshman at Calvin and was immediately struck by his kindness and wisdom, and I'm sure that you will be as well. Please welcome Abdul Habibumana.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much, Abby, for the introduction. My name is Abdul Habibumana, and I'm originally from Democratic Republic of Congo. To give you a little bit of short introduction of myself or who I am, I was forced to flee my home country because of a civil war that broke out in 1997. Initially, it was earlier before than that, but in 1997, that's when everything got worse. I fled my home country when I was about 7 years old, and I went to a neighboring country. It's called Rwanda. I lived in Rwanda as a refugee for 9 years. Living in a refugee for 9 years was definitely challenging, to the point I would never anticipate or thinking of having more or better opportunity to be in this country. Now, as we go through the phase of understanding what is refugee, why do the refugee come to this country, why do the refugee has to move, I do think it's crucial to fully understand that even though refugee moves to where they are standing or where they are origins, they still love their home countries. And when they come to other countries, they also still love the country they're going to, because we free the persecution. We are seeking peace. When we found peace in this country, we want to continue to have the peaceful. As Abby said, when I started Calvin College, I did not fully understand what refugee means, because when I came to this country, I was young, and I was displaced in foster care. Being displaced in foster care, it was an opportunity that I would never anticipate happening. But I want to thank every single one of people who initiated that position to happening. When I was asked, why is it important for the United States to accept more immigrants, more refugees to this country, I asked somebody who asked me that question. I was like, do you think your ancestors was born from here? Despite from the questions, or despite from the answer they gave to me, they said, well, I was here first before you, or I was born here. And I told them, fair point, that's true. But my contribution to this country is equal to the contribution to other native or nationals who also already live here. I do believe it's very, in terms of a socio-economical, socio-political point of view, it's very important and a very welcoming any refugee who come to this country. They contribute much, not so only about the work they do, not so much only about the political involvement, but also the social diversity, the way they diversify the whole country. It's very important. Also, I got an opportunity to go back in a refugee camp where I used to live about a year and a half ago. When I got there, I observed, because I was there in the same life for 9 years. I do understand the pain. I do understand the struggle. I do understand the hopeless. I do understand the tears, because, as I told you, I was there. And I asked the people there, what's your wishes? And many people, they always told me, I would rather die with a bullet rather than hunger. In those refugee camps where they stay at, every single refugee, if you converse their support they receive, it's about $7.28 every single month per person. When I came to realize, I think about how do I survive for $7 entire whole month for 30 days. It does not matter wherever you live. $7 is not much. It does not matter about how much we give. It does not matter about what we have. What matters about what we have in our heart. How do we welcome another people who we do not have the same color, who do not have the same religion and belief, who we do not have the same political views. I would like to thank every single one of you guys. I would like to thank your involvement in terms of welcoming refugees to this country. It never went unnoticed. You may meet refugees who do not speak English very well. You may meet refugees who never extend their gratitude and appreciation to you guys, but we deeply do. Every single time I go home, I always say my prayer, and I said, thank God for allowing me to have such great people like you guys. Thank you so much.